Hello, people. Hello, friends, or people sitting behind your screen. Um, I'm the Mad Pizza, and today I'm going to be reviewing season 1 of the CW Flash show. So I just want to say quickly that the trailer for Black Panther just dropped, or when this video comes out, it's probably a few days ago. I just wanted to say my thoughts on it quick, and I like it. I like the Black Panther trailer. It was good. But yeah. So this was an awesome show. It was great. It is I'm just going to say it now. It is my favorite superhero TV show of all time. I like it more than Arrow because the more I kind of watched Arrow, I still haven't watched season 1 by the way. But the more I watch it, the more boring it gets, like the more uninteresting it gets. But this is the complete opposite. I mean, from episode 9 and upwards, when the Reverse Flash first appeared, I was like, holy shit, this is gonna be good. Gustin was the perfect choice for the Flash in this series. I do not think they could have picked anyone better than him. As for who's better, Ezra Miller or Grant Gustin, I kind of have to see Justice League before I can say that. But as for now, I'm slightly leaning a little bit more to Ezra Miller because he's making more jokes and stuff like that, and I like the Flash that makes jokes, and he's I'm slightly leaning a bit more to him. But the Flash suit in this, it was awesome too. It was really great too. The first time I saw it, I fanboyed so much. Like, I'm a really big fanboy when it comes to these things. But yeah, so let's get into some of the villains. So I'm going to talk about Captain Cold for now. I'm going to talk about Reverse Flash later. So next to Reverse Flash, this guy's the main villain of the show, and he is good. He's really good. Wentworth Miller is a really good choice for him. There is no one better they could have picked right here and now. And Heatwave. He was a good inclusion to this show. I kind of like the way him and Captain Cold worked together, and then his sister came in and they were all like three people with guns. I like that. So now I was thinking we could get into Team Flash and the other people that were a part of Team Flash. First, I'm just going to talk a bit about Star Labs. I really liked the scenes that were in Star Labs, and I liked the metahuman prison that they kind of had under Star Labs. It was good that it was just such a good idea. But let's get into Team Flash. Eddie Thawne. I mean, the first time he was on there, he's like, this is Detective Eddie Thawne, and I was like, wait, is he Reverse Flash? Because his last name is Thawne. But I thought Reverse Flash's name was Eobard Thawne, and he's just a really likable guy, this man, and I like him, and I kind of ship him and Iris more than Barry and Iris, but of course him and Iris are supposed to end up together. But Iris, she was kind of a dick sometimes in the show, but other than that, I really enjoyed her in this show. Candace Patton was a good choice for her too, and I'm sitting with a Lego Jar Jar minifigure in my hand right now. I'm just gonna throw him away. Fuck you, Jar Jar. So yeah, she was good, and Caitlin Snow. I just forgot what her name was there. She's a good character, and I like that tension between her and Firestorm. It was interesting, and Firestorm was interesting too. We'll talk more about Firestorm later. And I kind of ship her and Barry more than Barry and Iris because I just think they're a good couple. So, yeah, if you aren't familiar with the comics, Caitlin Snow becomes a character called Killer Frost, which is a villain. But we'll talk more about Killer Frost later. Let's get on to Cisco. Cisco is my favorite character in this show by far. He is awesome. I got most of his movie references, and he's so relatable. Like, he's just awesome, and he makes the best jokes, and I love Cisco so much. And when he died, when Reverse Flash killed him, I was so afraid that he was, like, dead, really. But luckily, Barry reversed time and saved him. If you aren't familiar with the comics, again, Cisco becomes a character called Vibe, and, from this picture, we see that Cisco does become Vibe. I'm a really new fan of the TV show, and I've only watched season 1 and episode 1 of season 2. So yeah, that's what I've watched up to now. So yeah. So that's the only thing I've watched. So let's get on to Joe. Joe West, I didn't think I was gonna like him that much. I thought he was just gonna like be annoying and be mad at Barry all the time and like, but he was really good in this show. He was awesome. He's become one of my favorite characters. I like him. He's really awesome, and I like when them and Barry are together. So let's get on to the last member, Harrison Wells, the Reverse Flash. And okay, so when I was like, I thought Eddie was Reverse Flash, so I was like, no, Iris, you're not supposed to like him. He's the Reverse Flash. But when this guy came in, I was like, nope, Eddie's not the Reverse Flash. This guy's Eobard Thawne. This guy is Hunter Zolomon. He's the Reverse Flash, definitely. I mean, when I saw him the first time pull that Reverse Flash mask off, I think it was when he kidnapped General Eiling or something. I was like, oh shit, I knew it all the time. But when I saw like Reverse Flash hit when he was in that thing, down under, I don't remember where it was, when he hit Harrison Wells out of the chair and stuff like that, I thought, wait, how can he be there if he's not the Reverse Flash? But I knew he was. So let's get on to the season finale. This is one of the best season finales I've ever seen of a TV show. So basically, Barry Allen goes back to save his mother, and when he's going through, there's like all these stuff. There's Jay Garrick's helmet. There's the Flash Museum, which if you don't know what the Flash Museum is, it's a museum that was built in Central City for the Flash. And there's just so much things. There's Killer Frost too, and let's get on to Killer Frost again. Now, I really don't want to see Caitlin become a villain because I really like Caitlin as a character, but it would be really interesting to see her turn and become a villain. That way they could introduce Suicide Squad because she's a part of the Suicide Squad, and with the Suicide Squad they could introduce Harley and Deadshot, and that way they could introduce Batman and all that stuff, and it just leads up to so many things. And when they were going to fight Eobard Thawne, the Reverse Flash, when Firestorm and Arrow just dropped in. By the way, I love the Arrow and Flash crossovers, especially the episode where Arrow and Flash fought. But when he drops in, I was fanboying so much, and I was like, "Come on, you can do this! Destroy them! Come on, beat them!" And then they beat him, and this wasn't the season finale; it was the episode before. But they beat him, and they put him in, and he goes back in time to save his mother, but he doesn't save his mother. He lets her die, and he sees the Flash with the white mark on him there, and he's gonna get that white mark soon in season 2. So also, when Barry Allen came out of the Speed Force or whatever, and he punched Harrison Wells out of the chair, it was so awesome. Like, it was an awesome fight. And Firestorm's sacrifice, I felt like it wasn't really necessary because he sacrificed himself so many times now. But never mind, I didn't really care. I didn't really care about Ronnie as a character. I didn't really feel it was necessary. But never mind. So I was like, okay, so Eddie died. He shot himself. And I got so sad when he shot himself because I liked Eddie so much as a character, and I was like, no, why did you shoot yourself? And I got a total shock when I heard that gun noise. I thought someone had been shot or something, but it was Eddie, and I was just so sad, and I liked Eddie so much as a character. But it was really great by those storytellers to do that because it will make Iris sad. It will make an opportunity for Barry and Iris to become a couple since Eddie's now dead. It's great sacrifice. It's just great storytelling all in all. And because he died, that means that because he died, that means that Eobard Thawne was never born. But if Eobard Thawne never was born, how that just means that all the things in season 1 couldn't have been possible because Eobard Thawne hadn't been there to help Barry. Okay, but never mind. This show was just amazing. It's my favorite superhero TV show of all time. Daredevil being on a second place. I love Daredevil too. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And of course, the shout out for today goes to Pagvitz DK. I think that's how you say it. Congratulations on the shout out. And yeah. This show was just amazing. This needs an applause. Guys, set an applause sound effect in now. Yeah, this show just needs an applause. Woo! Yeah. Woohoo! Yeah. Okay, so this is just a good show. I really love it, and I'm gonna be doing a review on it on season 2 when I've watched that done. But that's not probably gonna be for a long time. I watch one episode each day if you want to know. So thank you for watching, and I'll just see you in my next video. Also, if you don't know why I'm not making a Thor Ragnarok review in time when it comes out, just check out my last video. I explained it all there. Thanks for watching. Bye.